Welcome to episode 2 of the Just Block podcast. This episode features ENI Panda, one of the top Mortal Kombat and Injustice players in the Trinidad and Tobago's fighting game community. Hope you guys enjoy. Hey guys, what's up? This is Carl and I'm here with
Panda, what's up?
Alright Panda, so tell us a little bit about yourself for people who may not know.
Alright, I'm in the FGC. My main games are Mortal Kombat currently. I'm kind of known as an NRS player, but I've always been around since Street Fighter 4. That was my breakout game. And then I jumped into NRS games because honestly, I think I have to be a little honest here. It was a bit easier for me. Competing in Street Fighter was difficult because in Street Fighter, it had some pretty heavy hitters, and yeah, honestly, I don't think I was ready for them. Maybe now, but I don't know. It was a different kind of challenge. But I grew into NRS games a lot, and from there I think I grew well. But I think I've always been doing well as well. My first tournament I came third. In fact, that was Street Fighter 4.
Damn. Yeah, there's not too many people I know who could boast about stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I think I have a lot. Right now, I can see a lot of my medals as well. I have quite a few medals. I'm not sure if you can hear them.
Yeah, I hear it in the background.
Yeah, I have quite a few medals.
Damn, how much medals is that? Do you have a number on it?
I wouldn't be surprised if I lost some, but I really haven't counted them. Well, it's more than 10 now, see. And I have one trophy.
Damn, you're in the trophy club, gang.
Yeah, it took a while.
Feel you, man. That trophy is definitely. I don't know about you, but I regard trophies.
Yeah, me too. Right, it's still on my front table. I didn't even really make a proper space fit in my room yet. I just left it on my front table.
What with that name?
Oh no, that's just a nickname I have among my friends. That's simply it.
So there's no rhyme, reasoning behind it, anything like that?
No. Just a bunch of guys on drugs just came up with the name Panda for me, and it just stuck. And I was like, alright, cool, whatever, Panda. It was initially Baby Panda. I was a bit more chuffy back in the day. So maybe that's a bit why it's Panda.
Alright, so tell me, how did you get into gaming?
Well, gaming, boy.
Like, what was literally your very first video game you could remember playing?
My first memory of gaming was fighting games. This was in the arcade. This is when the arcade used to seem grimy. I was young. I was probably like 6 years old. This is when, you know, the original arcade Galaxy games in the mall?
Of course.
Yeah, across the hall from Galactica, yeah. I'm not sure if it was actually grimy, but it used to feel grimy to me back in those days.
Really? You find Galaxy games was grimy? I thought like La Peak back in the day, that shit was some grime, bro.
No, there too, but I mean, it felt grimy because it was like 75 cents a coin, everywhere was dark, it was not a bright place, it was just a bunch of black boxes and big people. I was tiny.
Yeah.
So I was around 6 and me and my brother went and played a game. I'm not sure what game it was. I'm really not sure what game it was, you know. I think it's had a Hammer in the game.
Samurai Showdown then.
It should be Samurai. Yeah, it probably was Samurai Showdown. Yeah, either Samurai Showdown or another SNK game.
Another SNK game at that time with Hamaru, non-existent.
Okay. I don't know. All I remember I was throwing tornadoes, so I could have even been the guy Joe. I could have even been Joe.
Joe, who's Joe? Right?
Joe from King of Fighters.
Oh right, that guy. Okay.
Yeah, so it could have even been King of Fighters, whichever one. And I just remember beating my brother, and I felt great, and that's really my first memory. And from there, I was into Tekken 1 on PS1. Then I was into EX. Loved EX. EX is still one of my favorite games.
Wait,
EX
so you
2
played
Plus.
all those games still on arcade, or you just instantly like migrated to PlayStation 1?
Well, I didn't really go in the arcade much after that because I was still young. I was just had the opportunity then. And it was years later only when Tekken 1 probably was out for like maybe a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
I got a PlayStation, wasn't playing Tekken 1. I think Tekken 2 might have even been out at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I just used to play Tekken 1 and played that game so much I had a nightmare about Devil Kazuya, in fact. I fell asleep playing the shooting game, if you know about that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I just think that was the last time I played Tekken 1, in fact, when I had that nightmare. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just played EX. Went from EX to playing Soul Calibur. Not Soul
Wait,
Calibur.
well, who were you playing these games with? Was it just the AI or?
Me and my brother. Or the AI.
Okay, so basically you was grinding Tekken 1, Tekken 2,
Not Tekken 2.
EX. No, not Tekken 2.
Tekken 1. Then went from Tekken 1 to EX. Went from EX to a little bit of Guilty Gear.
Damn, you actually played Guilty Gear so far back?
Yeah. I remember seeing Guilty Gear on where this was by on X-Play.
Hmm.
And I really liked that game. It was before X. I played like an older version of Guilty Gear that they showed on X-Play.
Okay, that might have literally been one of either the first one or the one right after that.
Yeah, the last boss was some kind of cat monster or some kind of cat mech. It was weird. I
I
played
don't
a bunch
remember.
of fighting games. Fighting games has always been one of my favorite genres.
Hmm. So why you think so? Why you gravitated so much towards it?
Because I think I have a natural competitive spirit. I like to win. And yeah, if you just win versus a computer, that ain't saying much,
Hmm.
in my opinion. You have to beat someone else. And that's why fighting games was my thing. And is my thing.
Right. So you was grinding the AI and your brother in literally all those games. You didn't have any other outside competition.
No, well, for home, it was
Hmm.
only EX and Tekken. And he never really played Guilty Gear. And there was some other very old game I can't remember the name for. And maybe some other random fighters in there. I just used to buy whatever fight I got when I modified my PlayStation. So
Hmm.
we would play those games. But when I got older, was probably when I was around maybe 14. I used to go in Lapix, played a lot of. I think it's no before Lapix. There was
Hmm.
arcade up close by Classic Cuts there in Sando.
Classic cuts. Give me a, like our
It was
region, like which
the
part in.
the Chinese guy wouldn't there, boy. It was upstairs. I can't remember exactly where. Then he moved across the road. That was the first arcade that had Tekken 5, I believe, in Sando.
Huh. I wonder if I remember that, boy.
So I used to go there and play a lot of EX. Then I saw Soul Edge there. Played a lot of Soul Edge. Played more Soul Edge for a while because I was getting my ass kicked in EX. And then
Right, for some
eventually,
reason, like I don't know if like other places in the region could boast about this, but the competition for EX in South seemed kind of high, right?
e- yo, let me just skip forward. Okay, so I started to go on where's it La Peaks after a while, and I
Mm-hmm.
started to get better. I would pull up my PlayStation. I would start to practice a lot. I think my PlayStation went through after a while, but I used
Mm-hmm.
to practice a lot. I used to go in the arcade probably almost every day.
Oh my God.
And yeah, I got better, got better, got better. I think I was probably, I would hope top 10, top 20 in the arcade because a lot of people used to pass through. But I would fancy myself a good player. And probably some years later, this before I really knew Marcus and Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a big line in the arcade by for EX. I went in and probably the most amount of licks I ever got in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
In EX2.
Yikes. Who? All right. First of all,
It was
let me dial back a
Marcus.
little back. Let me dial back just a little bit. So what was your main games in the arcade?
My main game. Oh,
Or
I played
games
some
like
Tekken too.
what else you used
My
to play?
main my main games would
Mm-hmm.
have been Rival Schools,
Mm-hmm.
Soul Calibur, and Soul Edge, EX2, and Tekken 4 and 5. No, not Tekken 4. Tekken 5.
Tekken 5. All right. So who you used to main in all of those games?
All right, in EX2,
Mm-hmm.
Area, Doctor and Dark,
Mm-hmm.
Meister. But most people can play almost all the characters to a degree, but my specialties were those three characters.
Okay.
And in Soul Edge, I used to play Sophantia
Mm-hmm.
and Volo.
Oh my god. Why? Okay, okay. So I was gonna let you finish, but now I need to know, like, what was your thought process for picking up these characters?
Um, well, Sophantia, she was pretty simple. So I picked
Mm-hmm.
it up first. Then I picked Volo because he's different, and nobody else really picked Volo much.
So
And
basically, you just wanted to scumbag people with the character nobody know how to fight.
not really that. I just like to be different. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing.
Damn, alright. I seen a trend here already.
Yeah. And then in EX, oh yeah, I
Mhm.
play Shadow Guy. I loved Shadow Guys.
Hmm.
I think Shadow Guys was probably my favorite character back in those days, but now it's probably Doctrine.
Okay, I think that is my favorite EX character, to be honest.
Shadow Guys?
No, Doctrine. Doctrine Doc.
Oh, okay. Right now it's either Doctrine or Skullmania. Skullmania is just so much fun to play with.
Yeah, Skullus is pretty cool. I think it's hard to say he's not cool, but I don't know. Doctrine Doc just feels right for me. So that wait, so quick by the way. So have you been playing? Was that EX Fighting Layer game or what you call it?
Not really. It's a good game, but like I said before, I like competition. So if there isn't really a scene behind it, I just let it die. I
But you
just
did
don't.
dabble in it, right?
Yeah, of course. I played it a bit. It's a good game, but not much people are playing it. I actually have it. Whenever there's a fighting game that's worth any salt, in my opinion, I'll buy it just to have it in case.
Hmm. Okay, okay. So like, tell me, what was the other characters you were playing?
All right. What's that area? Aria's probably my best character, but that's probably because she's just cheap.
I'll be honest, I don't know too much about EX like that. I don't know tier list or anything like that, so I
I
don't
think
know.
Aria's probably top five for sure. For sure.
Okay, so who else is like really strong in that game?
Garuda, Area, Bison, Volcano Rosso.
Okay, why Bison?
Bison,
Hmm.
he could combo off his throw.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
But wait,
And
wasn't breaking throws kind of easy in that game?
back in those days, people didn't really used to throw much. Really
Oh
had throw.
no, right, right. The old
But
90s stigma was still running.
yeah. It's only when I started to play Street Fighter 4, I started to grab. I was like, hey, this is part of the game. Why not?
Oh
But
god.
yeah, Bison has big combos. He has good buttons. Yeah, good buttons. He can combo off his grab. Yeah, simple
Hmm.
and good damage. And
Okay,
he can
okay.
teleport.
So the teleporting was like very viable in that game.
It was an option. I won't say it was very viable. I can't really remember. I can't really remember all those details.
Okay, okay. I was just curious because I didn't really like play it like that.
Okay.
All right. So what about Tekken?
Tekken, Yoshimitsu.
Same reason, right? Just to be different.
Yeah. Well, I actually played it. Yes. But I played him since Tekken 1 as well. So Tekken 1, Tekken 3, Tekken 5, Yoshimitsu.
So you played Yoshi for a lot of years. So what made
Yes.
you switch?
I always wanted King's grabs to be viable,
Hmm.
and I wasn't sure if they were viable. But in Tekken 7, I knew that they were viable, so
Mm-hmm.
that's why I picked him up.
No, I mean they've always well shit. Oof. I want to say maybe at least Tekken 5. At least Tekken 5 they were
Well,
viable.
I didn't have Tekken 5. I didn't know how to do the grabs. I didn't know the breakers. I wasn't that into the game. I only used to play the game in the arcade.
Okay. All right. I don't know if you remember this, but I remember whooping your ass in Tekken 5.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I had to play the Yoshimitsu. I played a bit of King, Well, I was a very lame King. But Yoshimitsu was my best character in fact. I loved Yoshimitsu.
So the
I
main
wish.
reason why I remember this is because it was literally the only time where, at least I could recall in the arcade, where someone was doing the revive life kind of thing. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I let
Yeah.
you do it, and then I fuck you back all over again.
That had to be in Gulf City.
I don't think so. I think it was La Peaks, if I remember correctly.
I feel like it's Gulf City.
I want to
I
say
feel like
most likely it's golf. I mean,
I feel like I remember that.
maybe, but I remember that because I was like super hyped. It was the first time I ever do something like that. I was like, yeah, I'm the shit. I'm the shit. And I was like a real scumbag back then, right?
Who are you
Kid.
playing with?
I was probably playing law.
Oh, okay, okay.
I played a lot of law in arcade because I wasn't very good at using the arcade stick.
Okay, okay. I really like Ling Xiao Yu as well. I really need to buy Tekken. Tekken is one of the few games I don't have as yet. I'm waiting for a good deal on PlayStation Store.
Nah, bro, you fucked up. It was selling like super cheap recently, I think.
Wow, people need to tell me this because
Wasn't there like a post? Just I'm gonna check this now. There was a post on the FGC's group about this. I think Kaiser made a post. Let's see, Tekken. Yeah, Tekken was $15 base game.
when
That was wait. I think you still have to. No, wait, no. Sorry, yeah.
Damn.
Shit, no. It the deal ended today.
You lie.
Yeah. Wait, let me confirm. Let me confirm. Sale ends 24th. That's okay. Yeah, literally today it ended.
I'm gonna check it. Yeah.
Okay, so wait, tell me some memorable stories from the arcade days.
Well, my most memorable story is when Marcus cut my ass bad. I remember so much of it. He was just jumping in with Sagat, doing 1 million Tiger knees,
Hmm.
and I couldn't find my way.
This is EX, right?
Yeah, EX.
Hmm.
In other games, I played Soul Calibur. A defining moment for me was when I saw parrying in Soul Calibur. I didn't know it had that. And I think I stopped playing Soul Calibur shortly after that. I was a bit overwhelmed.
Woo. Okay, that's the GI, right?
The GI,
God Impact, I think they call it.
yeah, when you kind of press forward and block,
Yeah. Okay, that's what that is.
yeah, that really overwhelmed me. But in the arcade days, I don't really, wouldn't say really have too many memorable memories. I remember playing all this Dalton guy, Odin's brother. He was a very that was I remember some characters.
Hmm.
Like he had a very strong Dalton. And this guy I know named Jeffrey, he's in some hard times right now, but he was very good in the game as well. He had a very good Volcano Russell. And he had those infinites down.
Hmm. Jeffrey, that name sounds kind of familiar.
Not
What?
not Jeffrey, Jeremy.
Jeremy. Okay, nah, I'm not sure who that might be then. Um. So wait, you didn't have any like rivals in the arcade or nothing like that?
No, no, no. Mm, I only really got good when Street Fighter 4 came out because I always tell people this. I don't think myself a very good player.
Mm-hmm.
I just work very hard at it.
Hmm. Damn, so use the Rock Lee at the local FGC?
I guess I can say that.
Damn, Rock Lee Panda or something? I don't know, man. That's cool, that's cool. Alright, so basically all of that arcade experience was just shits and giggles, and then you played one of the twins and they ended you.
They didn't really end me. I would still play the game. I wanted to get better to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was definitely top 10 licks in my life. Honestly. Definitely top 10. Probably number 3 or something, somewhere up there.
God damn. Should we investigate what's the rest of that list like?
Um, hmm. What else, boy? In some other games, like some other things just surprised me. Like when I was playing Che in PlayStation All Stars and
Mm-hmm.
I saw that Che had beastly reactions, that threw me off a time. I can't really remember what other games. Yes, for Game On, I believe this was in. I think it was probably Game On 6. It was the last year for MKX. But
Mm-hmm.
I was playing Street Fighter 5 as well. I came second in Street Fighter 5 or third.
Whoa.
And Che put down a good piece of licks on me. That'll probably be around number 5. And what
Hmm.
else, boy? Hmm. Ooh, Tekken Tag. When I first joined Tekken Tag,
Mm-hmm.
that whole tournament was definitely up there in that list because, especially when I face Sebastian
Mm-hmm.
Harang with Big, yeah, that might be number one because I stopped playing Tekken after that.
Yikes. Actually, I remember that. I mean, I wasn't there or anything, but I watched the video because at that time there wasn't too many local Tekken videos around, and I
Yeah,
ended up watching that one. I was like, oh damn, this guy's getting fucked.
yeah, that's top 10 licks. What else? But
So
really
you
and
didn't
truly,
prepare for that tournament or
I
something like?
prepared my ass
Oh
off.
shit. So wait, but you didn't know the matchup, right?
I didn't know any matchups. I just knew my character and was hoping for the best. I prepared for Tekken in the wrong way.
Hmm. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say so. I think you definitely need to know your character first, but that doesn't mean that going to carry you in a tournament. That's a whole
Yeah,
other
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I mean, I expected to do a little bit better, but I did. Yeah, that was the one of the biggest shocks in my gaming life. That Tekken is a different kind of beast.
I mean, the other thing too is that people who play Tekken tend to really play Tekken because that game is crack.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. When I was playing K Brad,
Hmm.
this was just casuals.
Hmm.
I was playing K Brad in Saint Lucia. We was in the house playing. He was
Hmm.
playing the Capri. I was playing the Street Fighter 4.
Hmm.
I was playing Goken, and I really couldn't find my way there either.
Hmm.
And versus Wolf Krona as well. When he's really started to get good with Viper,
Hmm.
yeah, it's probably one of the last few times he played me because I was getting demolished.
What was the scores like?
We at first we used to go pretty even.
Hmm.
Then he would get better and better, and then it was just like 320.
Hmm. Damn.
Yeah. But that was just that. I want to say it's that matchup in particular because Viper was. Ugh. Good
Viper was
lord.
pretty much always top tier, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you would just take a while to learn her properly. Because she had 50-50. To me, she had
Hmm.
cross ups that were 50-50. I couldn't see the difference.
Hmm. All right, let's take it back a bit then. So, Street Fighter 4. Tell me how that whole experience went. From like
Street
you
Fighter
first getting the
4.
game, practicing, playing people, all that stuff.
Street Fighter 4 is the reason my name is on the internet bill. Because back then, that was when broadband internet was now coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the game. I played it. I played it. I played it. I think I beat all the time trials.
Mm-hmm.
I played everything I could play by myself.
Wait,
And
so at this point in time, I would assume your brother not playing like fighting games
I
anymore?
think he was probably living not home because he was in school.
Okay. So you
So
no more have that one person to play. You're just
nah.
still grinding AI. All
But
right.
even if I had him to play against, I would
Mm-hmm.
still be playing a lot by myself because he didn't really care as much as me.
All right.
He just used to like to play for fun.
Okay.
And yeah, he just played everything in that game. And then when I figured I was ready, I let my dad know that we need to have broadband internet. I went to Flow, put my name on the bill, paid them, hook up everything. I made sure the modem was in my room, and I plugged my
Hmm.
PlayStation directly into the modem.
Nice.
And I went, yeah, and I rise quickly. I was good. I did well. So it was just playing Ryu back then.
Right, yeah, so who did you play as like who was you considering playing besides Ryu then
Well,
at that time?
I was winning with Ryu, so I didn't give a damn. I was winning.
Damn. Alright, so what was like your strategy for like playing Ryu?
I was just playing. Back then, I was just playing. My mindset right now is very different.
So
But back
what made you
then,
think he was good then?
I I I don't know. I went online and I was winning, and I made it up to In those days, it had like two separate ranks.
Mm-hmm.
It had until you reach a certain point level, then you go into the master rank,
Mm-hmm.
and I was always at the cusp of reaching that. Always at the cusp.
Mm.
And during that moment, I believe was my first tournament found out about it on Facebook through my brother. I went and I came to it as I said before. And after that tournament, I needed to change it up because I wasn't winning like I was winning before.
So wait, when you went to that tournament, that means you only played online.
Pretty much.
There wasn't like Street Fighter 4 in the South arcades.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think it took maybe golf a while to get, right?
Yeah, and this is the original one, Vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember exactly how long it took golf to get it, but I remember they had it for sure.
Yeah. And even when they got it, the rules they had fit the options, the time was shorter. I think you'll lose more life, and I wasn't too interested in playing that too much.
Hmm. Okay, so you say you came too. Do you remember who you played or anything like that?
I remember beating Fawaz for the first time. This
Nice.
happened consistently. Fawaz, I hope you're listening. Make sure and hit this a timestamp. This was Fawaz.
All right, got it.
Yeah. I used to beat Fawaz pretty consistently for years and years and years. For
Wait, who was
years.
Fawi playing?
Fawi was playing probably Vega. I really can't remember who he was playing then. All I know is I beat him.
Hmm.
He was still quiet, always quiet. I think that tournament was about 12 people. And
You remember which party tournament it was?
yeah, it was an going to Marabella there where 123 Prince is right now.
Okay, so it was a Southern tournament.
Yes.
Oh.
And Boxy was there, Shepard was there. Yeah, they were the only two people who beat me, I think. I could be mistaken. Odin was there. Yeah, it was a nice first tournament experience.
All right, so who beat you? Sorry, it was Boxy and Shepard that beat you.
Yeah.
You remember who they played?
Yeah, Shep was playing Ryu and Boxy was playing Boxer.
I think there's both of those players, most well-known characters, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if this is true, but I've been hearing stuff like Vanilla Ryu was like broken and shit, but
Yeah, he was very strong.
people didn't really know exactly the extent though.
He was very strong. He had a high damage. Very high damage. Good uppercuts, good zoning, good down forward. Couldn't complain.
Mm. All right, so you said things had to change up, so like how did that whole thing go down?
Oh well, when I started to lose, I just started to look for a different character, and I just ended up on Goken. Then I started to improve again, started to win in online again, and yes, that was just my first character search.
Mm-hmm.
But really and truly, I didn't really win any or come top three with Goken any time at any point in time in Trinidad. I don't think.
Mm.
So that was
Hmm.
my first top three place, and after that, didn't really make any top threes in Street Fighter 4. I don't think so.
You're probably the only Goken in the country, I would imagine too, competitively.
Yes, I think so. Nappy likes to claim he had a good Goken, but I'm pretty sure his Goken wasn't saying nothing.
Ow. Shit, I'll never like play for that bragging rights.
No, when he watched my Goken, he used to watch me like, you probably didn't say nothing. Then he saw me do some things. It's like, alright, you're not bad.
Mm,
But we never played it out.
unfortunate.
That was the first time I met Nappy as well. I remember that. Those days tournaments were everybody was strangers back in those days. It was Pi Bridge. We used to play Guile, it was Shepard, Marcus, Matthew. Those days were different, man. No, this
Hmm.
was almost 10 years ago too.
So what do you think changed then?
I
How
think
does
it's this
the how
I
does
think it's the same thing, just people fell off.
hmm.
Life caught up to them, they're doing different things.
So just the
But
fact that different people play it now?
yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, 10 years is a long time.
Yep.
You did say you were improving though, like so like did you have like a plan for improving? Like how did you do that?
Not really. I just tried. I didn't really have a plan back then. These days I have plans, but back then not really.
So you
I
was just literally grinding out online play.
pretty much. grinding, going in practice mode, seeing what might work. I think back in those days I started to have idea of setups and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I could vaguely remember. Yeah, I think I had a few save jump setups. But this is so long ago, I could barely even remember how Goken plays.
Hmm. Damn.
No, but even before that, I think I used to have a bit of setups with area and whatnot, so I wasn't always that bad.
Hmm.
So even since EX2 Plus, I had some setups. And
Okay.
setups are pretty much my bread and butter these days.
Hmm.
Not really, I don't really try to go for footsies. I like to go for setups. I like to go, excuse me, I like to go for set play.
Hmm. So, like, do you have like a notepad, like a physical one or
I
digital one?
try to.
Mm-hmm.
I try to keep one. It's better. I develop faster when I do that, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't always do it.
Okay. Yeah, that seems to be like a very common thing. People either they like to like study, they like that study type of like thought
Mindset.
process, yeah, the
Yeah.
mindset for like improving. And some people just like to play on field basically.
Yeah. I go very hard towards the study mindset.
Whoa, so like you have notes for all kinds of games then, right?
It's more or less mental notes, especially for the games I played a lot. Like
Uh,
Injustice 1, it may be my most successful game.
okay. Who did you
It,
play in that?
Raven. I think I played almost the entire cast,
Mm-hmm.
but that was probably the first game I played almost the entire cast as well. But I played a lot of Raven. Grundy was one of my favorite characters. I played Batgirl, Lex Luthor, won a tournament with him.
Hmm.
Um, who else? But I didn't play Batman. Hated Batman. Batman was too OP.
What was yeah, okay, so explain that. What's up with Batman?
He was too OP. He just had the those mechanical bats. I always, not always, but I grew to have a disliking of picking OP characters
Hmm.
because there seems to be like a stigma,
Mm-hmm.
a stigma against it, and I just prefer not to have that talk. He only win because he pick X character.
Mm.
And if that is going to happen, I want that character to be a character I truly like.
Mm-hmm. So how did you get so good in that game? Like how were you able to like learn so many characters and play them?
Well, I enjoyed the game. I really, really enjoyed that game. And let me tell you the honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the reason I still love money matches. Me and
Okay.
Liam used to play a lot of money matches. At one point in time, it was
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. Up to now, he didn't pay me, but it's alright.
Oh shit.
No, it's alright.
Expose.
Liam's my dog. Liam's my dog.
Okay.
It was just a ridiculous amount. We kept, it was like, he was like, I'm not going to say the amounts, but it was like, alright, we played for X. Alright, okay, nah, 2X now because he's down. Alright, 3X. So
Oh
just
my
going like that,
god.
trying to erase what you lose, trying to get it back one time. And it reached a slightly ridiculous amount. And we went from that to playing dollar games instead.
Right. That sounds a lot more feasible.
Yeah, that and yeah, because I used to go by him and play constantly, and that grew my game a lot.
Did he also play multiple characters?
Not really. He didn't really like the game as much as I did, and he was less of a lab monster than I. So sometimes I might even go in the lab, find some stuff for him and show him it,
Hmm.
just to kind of help myself to get better as well. That kind of thing. But he will
That's
mostly just play Nightwing.
that's interesting. I wonder how come he played so much then if he didn't really like the game like that.
No, he liked the game, but he just
He just didn't have a drive to improve as much, is that what it
yeah, he
was?
just didn't like the game as much as I did.
Okay.
Injustice One is one of my favorite games. I love the variety of characters they have in it.
Alright, so you gotta break it down for me. Why is that game so good?
I wouldn't say it's a good game. Don't quote me and say it's a
Oh
good
shit.
game. It's one of
Alright,
my
okay, why
favorite
why
games
do you like it then? Just tell us that.
because there's a large variety of characters. What characters can do have
Hmm.
a lot of variety.
But I
Characters
feel like
very
you could say
different.
that about any game though.
No, 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 no. Not like Injustice. Injustice, they have their core is very, very different. It's kind of like how MK is,
Mm-hmm.
but a little more different. Because MK, that's why I like MK.
Hmm.
Because the characters at their core are very, very different. More so than Street Fighter or anything else.
Um, Even more than like anime fighting games.
Um, yeah, to a degree, but that's might be because of the limitation in Mortal Kombat. So no, no, no. Well, I'm thinking about Marvel versus Capcom now. But you see, part of the reason is because they have strings. So the
Mm-hmm.
strings kind of make them a little more different. Because in anime games and thing, you
Mm-hmm.
usually have to link
Mm-hmm.
instead of just do your string. So having a string makes it a bit more unique. Not really. It's like Mortal Kombat basically. Except they could combo off down one cancel into a special. That's the biggest difference.
Um, yeah, so you say you win a bunch, so tell me about your tournament experience.
I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I am, but I don't think I ever came less than second in that game.
Mm,
In that game, and for a while in MKX, but I think I lost two. I think I came outside of second 2 or 3 times. And Injustice 2, well, let's not talk about Injustice 2. I don't
oh
really.
God.
That was okay. I don't really like that game that much. Felt different.
Okay, so like, what was like your most memorable moment playing Injustice 1?
Injustice 1. My most memorable moment was when I had my buttons set incorrectly. So,
Uh,
um, the transition from one rung to another rung is a bit different because you basically have 2 life bars. So, when my life bar was finished, I pressed pause to fix my buttons.
mm-hmm.
But Graham figured I should be allowed to pause during that transition. And yeah, he gave me the DQ.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I can't blame him. I might have done the same thing.
That to be fair,
And he probably took that in consideration. So yeah,
that is kind of like a gray area.
yeah.
But personally, if I was like one of the officials and like you acknowledge to the other opponent and like an official that yo, I need to switch my buttons, there was an error, like I would let it rock.
Well, I didn't let anybody know though. I just like when my life went down, I paused it, tried to fix it. Whatever. Yeah.
Alright, well mistakes, yeah, you can't do that then.
Life lessons.
Yeah. Wait, so then what happened in the match?
I think I won, but
Damn.
it threw me off. Did I? Yeah, yeah, I think I won.
How was the local injustice scene though? I don't really remember too much
That
about
was
that.
probably one of the bigger tournaments, but the local injustice scene was decent. I think we used to have around 16 players
Hmm.
for a while to rise and fall. But yeah, we had a consistent base.
That seems kind of popular for local. Why I think the game was like yeah popular like that.
Because it was just a superhero game, a simple superhero game.
Hmm. It's that simple, right? So the fact that the IP is so strong and it wasn't too complex.
Yeah, what's this? Yeah, it wasn't complex, simple game,
Hmm.
and yeah, it was just fun. But Injustice 2 didn't do as well. I don't want to get into Injustice 2.
No. We need to hear about that. What was the deal with
No, just
Injustice?
it's just Injustice 2 just didn't really inspire me to play it. It just didn't have the unique feel that Injustice 1 had.
Interesting. I was. thinking about making that like one of my side games, but like locally the game seemed non-existent.
I think it was part. Somebody's zone was a bit too strong, and some things just seemed a bit broken. And I can really I just lost interest. I think some other. I'm not sure if some other games came out around that time.
Well, you would have been playing at least Street Fighter, I would assume at that
I
point.
Was I playing Street Fighter?
I would think so.
I was really on and off in Street Fighter
Oh, okay.
because I really didn't really care for Street Fighter 5 that much too. I was more interested in Mortal Kombat X than Injustice. Maybe that's why too. Because Mortal Kombat X, in my opinion, is one of the best games ever. Period. Best fighting games ever. At least exciting wise.
Hmm.
Then again, in the last patch, as well, it was pretty much balanced. Yeah, pretty balanced for the most part.
So how was like local MKX then?
Local MGX was good. Local MPX was very good. Had a decent scene. Had a lot of people who play in the game. A lot of people really love the game.
Okay.
MPX has a lot of love for it. Even right now, some people want to go back and play it, but
Yeah, I think I have been seeing some stuff like that here and there.
yeah, I try not to dabble too much in quote unquote dead games.
Right, right. I mean, like in a small local scene,
Unless it's EX2 plus.
what you think you could make a revival of that then?
EX2 plus
Mm-hmm.
or Mortal Kombat X.
No, no, well, yeah, EX2 plus.
I think there's a chance because there are lots of older heads who love that game. So if you get a couple good cabinets, you could probably have a tournament with a probably plus 20 people, maybe even plus 32 people if you advertise correctly.
Hmm. Was it EX2 plus does not exist on any current gen
Um,
system?
no.
Yeah, cabinets in 2019, that's not really a thing. Which is unfortunate. But yeah, I don't know, man. If you could figure out something, maybe get emulation to work properly.
I tried, I mean, but it's too much headache. It's not, it's, let's move forward in the future. Some things just have to die, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be like that. So okay, so I would imagine by this time you had to have some kind of rivals, right?
Atone was one of my rivals. I considered Fawi a rival, especially when he started to beat me.
Shit, okay, what game that was?
That was in Street Fighter 4. I remember the tournament. This was by IMAX before it was not IMAX by that place on Romero Street in town in St. James. That was the
Right,
first
that
time we
cafe,
went there.
right?
It was an arcade then, I think. It was a small arcade.
Oh.
And yeah, that's the first time he beat me. I was playing Goken and I can't remember exactly what happened. All I know is he flipped to the other side of me and that was it.
Hmm.
I don't even know how I died. I just remember that's the last thing he did. And it was it was over. And
Shit.
from then Fawi was no longer free.
He been studying you then, I guess, maybe, or your
Maybe,
character. I
maybe.
don't know.
That was the first time I saw Furman and Che as well.
Hmm.
I think Che won that tournament.
Who was Che playing at that time?
Um, is Rufus? That's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rufus.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I think that character is whack. They should never bring that character back again.
he's, he's like a he's like
Rufus is not
he's
cool.
like a lame Bob.
Yeah, 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 yeah. We'll take that.
He's like the worst version of Bob.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But I
that
really
Capcom
like Bob.
fuck up there.
I really like Bob.
Like in terms of like bigger characters, Bob has to. He has to be like the coolest one, right? Maybe.
Maybe bigger characters. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I like Marduk, but I will pick Marduk over Bob, but I still think Bob is cooler.
Yeah. I mean, I think Earthquake from Samurai Shodown is kind of cool too.
In terms of general big characters, okay. In
Yeah, just
terms of
general
tools,
overall.
okay, okay. Who's that guy from Guilty Gear?
Potemkin, I think is his name.
Yes, he is cool.
Yeah.
I think he's cool.
But I don't picture him so much as like a big, like a fat
He's
guy. He's just huge.
he's huge, yeah.
He's a huge fucking person.
And I like Thanos in Infinity as well, but he's not really cool. He's just Thanos, old school Thanos, helicopter Thanos.
Mm.
Who other rivals? I consider the twins rivals.
Atone was playing you in Injustice 1, right?
Yes, and this is one of my favorite memories of Street Fighter 4.
Okay.
I beat Atone with Dan.
Oh shit.
Ah, one of my favorite memories. And in that same tournament, I beat Matthew.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I really couldn't beat them in those days, but I saw a few videos of him playing online.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it, I saw his tendencies, and I came out and beat him. That was a, I will never forget that victory. Yeah, that was a nice victory.
Damn. So you actually beat one of the twins, and you didn't even come like top three.
I don't think I came top three. I think I might have knocked him out though. Yeah,
Mm.
that was a nice one. And some memorable losses too. And that might have been the same tournament I lost to Jeffrey in Mortal Kombat 9. I hated Mortal Kombat 9. Mortal Kombat 9 is one of the worst games ever in the FGC
Oh boy. Let's hear it. Why?
because it's broken. It's
Uh,
broken. You can't trade hits.
okay. I knew that much. Yeah.
If I press X and you press X at the same time,
It's
someone
random, right?
random gets. Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah. But
If
like
it wasn't for
character wise and like balance wise, what's up with that?
no, the balance was off too.
Mm.
Heavily off. Sonya was stupid. I picked up Sonya after a while, but she was stupid. Cabal was stupid. Kenshi was stupid.
Hmm.
Cyrax was stupid. Smoke was stupid. No, there were so many stupid characters.
When I was actually thinking about playing the game, everyone was like, "Bro, just play Cabal."
Yeah, Cabal was mad stupid. If it wasn't Cabal, either Sonya or Kenshi.
Hmm. Anything in specific you could remember, like really set those characters apart?
Cabal had an infinite, block infinite. And his zoning was mad stupid.
Hmm.
Kenshi, zoning was even stupider.
What?
But Cabal had better pressure. Sonya, she had good armor and good damage. She wasn't really stupid. She was just
Mhm.
very solid. Probably the most solid character. Cabal was still more solid, but yeah, she had some solid gameplay and resets and whatnot. She was a fun character, but she had good armor. She was just very solid. She was stupid solid with good damage. Cyrox had broken combos. Smoke had broken combos.
What make them broken? It was like the
They
ease
would,
of like
you
doing it.
know, you could reset a combo in
No.
MK9. When you reset a combo,
Mm-hmm.
it's like guaranteed resets.
Hmm?
Yeah, you couldn't do anything about it. You just had to take the reset.
Okay, so basically you could stop a combo in the middle, aka reset, and then
Yeah,
there's no scaling involved, it resets.
yeah. And he had like 78% combos. He had impractical 100% combos, but legit had 70% combos. Legit.
Hmm. Wait, so why do you think NRS thought this was cool?
Well, no, really and truly, MK9
Mm-hmm.
is one of the worst games in the FGC's history, but it's one of the most fun games as well. I don't know, it's just a mixture of everything. It's one of the most fun games. People really love it. I actually lost a lot of money playing MK9. I used to play money matches a lot, I realized. I lost about, I'm not even sure if I paid my friend all the money because it was like a stupid amount as well. I think it was like $600. Might have
Oh
been
my
like
god.
4 or 3.
Who did you play in that game?
Well, for me and that friend, when we were
Mhm.
playing we was playing tag.
Hmm?
Because there was a tag mode in that game.
Oh, okay.
But back then I wasn't that good. But I was my favorite character in that game, and my favorite character in MK period is Shang Tsung. The only
Mhm.
reason I played MK9, I remember saying this.
Mhm.
I was by my friend. I saw it on TV. I was like, okay, the only reason I'm playing this game is because of Shang Tsung.
Hmm. Wait, did you ever play any of the older, like the ancient 90s Mortal Kombat
Only
games?
only after I played 9. Well, actually, I had MK2 on Game Boy, but I was too young to rationalize what the hell I'm doing.
Right.
Because MK was a kind of difficult game for younger people, in my opinion. The combinations were kind of crazy. I was
Okay.
hella young. That was black and white Game Boy before Game Boy Color.
Ancient times.
Yeah. And one more time, I there was one tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was in UE.
Mm.
Before that tournament, me and Boxy played probably over 100 games online. We played so many games online, and honestly,
Mm.
I'm just guessing, but the win to loss, he probably won like 90, and I probably won like 10.
What?
Yeah. So I think it was the first match in the tournament. Bugsy was like, free. He got this. But nah. That-
That's fucking sick.
yeah.
Yeah, because casuals doesn't matter, like we were saying earlier on.
Exactly.
That shit really doesn't matter.
Uh, I've been trying to tell some people in the MK group this, but different mindset, I guess,
I
because
mean,
a lot of them are younger.
okay. Casuals have some meaning, right? You can't
They
say it
have
have
some
zero
meaning.
meaning.
Yes, they have some meaning. Like when some people body me in casuals, I take that L. But
Hmm.
sometimes I might say X, Y, and Z, but they might just say I'm making excuses. But I just try to keep it real.
Hmm.
Like a time I was playing Ansar, and he was bodying me bad. It was Collector versus Cabal,
Hmm.
and I was just feeling like this matchup is impossible. But because it's casuals, I say let me grind it out. I love to grind out bad matchups,
Mm.
and it was played out like 10-1. And yeah, people were saying like, wait, that was relics, that was relics. But if that was tournament, I was switching from that real fast.
Right. See, I like to do that too, like try to explore matchups too, but like it's so hard to like find people who like legit good and will want to keep playing.
Ah, yeah. True.
So it's like it becomes really hard to like understand matchups that way. And I think people don't realize like how hard it is to like really understand like the balance of an entire game.
True.
I think it takes years before we could truly be like on a concrete level be like, yeah, this is how this plays out, that's how this matchup plays out. But I don't know, people always just want to like put weird shit in their tier list, I guess.
Yeah, I really have a beef with how TLS are done these days. TLS done these days are so it just looks like so dropped. Like they just drop in the tiers wherever. I remember the first TLS I saw was for Street Fighter Third Strike,
Mhm.
and they rationalized everything.
Mhm.
Like this is why Eunice top tier because he wins this matchup, wins this matchup, wins this matchup, and they show all the matchups he wins
Right.
by how much. Now they just like, all right, this character's good,
Yeah. I mean, okay,
and
alright, well, yeah, well, to be fair about that situation with Street Fighter 3 is like that game was played to death probably by the time you saw that tier list, right?
yeah, probably.
So that's why, but I think people like they drop a tier list hot and sweaty, and I think people pay too much attention to it.
Yeah, I agree. And this is partially how I pick characters.
Hmm.
Like, if I see a tier list and I see a character at the bottom, I'm going to play that character.
Mm. Damn.
That's how I ended up on Collector.
All right, so
And that,
tell me, because I don't know anything about MK11. Why is he considered so bad?
right now he has some gaps in some of his strings, but he's not that bad. He's a bit slow, so he has trouble getting out of some pressure. But really and truly, I don't think he could even be the worst in the game. But if he's the worst in the game is just well balanced.
Mm. Okay. So you don't really think it's like a super huge deal? We're going all
No,
collector right
no, no,
now.
no, 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 no. I wouldn't say that. He's
Hmm.
not that bad. Even before he was buffed recently.
Mm-hmm.
He still wasn't that bad. I could still win. He had some 5-5 matchups versus some of the top higher tiers.
All right.
In
So
my opinion, once I get some 5-5 matchups versus some good characters, I'm good to go.
so with the current buffs, he didn't went up on the tier list at all.
No, well, other people got buffed, and Sonic Fox says he's still at the bottom. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I wouldn't put him at the bottom. I would put definitely put Shao Kahn and Kotal Kahn under him,
Hmm.
and maybe some other characters.
Okay. So why those characters suck?
Shao Kahn is because he's very hard to hit confirm off of. His only good hit confirm move
Mm-hmm.
is a fast move. It's 10 frames. 10 frames is relatively fast for a mid.
What's
But
the fastest move in?
fast moves typically fast move is 6 frames.
Yikes.
Fastest mid is 9 frames though.
Okay.
And yeah, but he has a chain of it. He does 2 then 4. But
Mm-hmm.
he can't combo off the 4. So you
Mm.
have to special cancel off the forward 3. It has a big time to do it, but it's still difficult to do consistently under pressure. And yeah, that he just has a hard time confirming. That's his biggest downfall, in my
Okay.
opinion. And Kotal is just a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even bother to play with him.
What's the very worst thing about him? Has to be like one thing that stands out.
Um, in his good variation, because characters have 2 variations.
Mm-hmm.
In his good variation, his strongest move
Mm-hmm.
switches sides.
Hmm.
So even if he pushes you in the corner, he takes you out the corner when he does that move.
Mm.
And he doesn't really have any good mids.
Do you think it's possible for anyone to win with those characters like an actual tournament?
It depends on the tournament. In Trinidad, if I really, really, really try and probably get fired from my job, I think I could win with Kotal Khan.
Okay, that's sick. International?
International, I played in ESL just last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
After getting that piece of licks from the mighty unjust, I don't think
Mm.
so.
Wait, who did you play in the ESL tournament?
Who did I play with? My
Yeah,
character.
yeah, character.
I played Frost and Collector.
Okay, so you was like dead on about representing low tier then.
No, well, that's my character. I mean, I'm working these days. I can't really just play all the characters. I have, I have things to do.
Shit, yeah, so you've been playing Street Fighter 5 a while. You say you don't even like it. That's fucked up.
It's boring. I mean, it was fun for a while, but then it just got boring.
Hmm.
Maybe it's the characters I play. I don't know.
I still want to play in Street Fighter 5 though. So hit me up
Play,
sometime.
I don't want to play Street Fighter 5. I'm good.
Alright, no worries. I mean, I just want to play other games now because I just so tired of Tekken at this point.
Oh, okay.
And I like you,
If you want to play Dragon Ball Z, hit me up.
but
I love that game.
you see, the only reason I'm not interested in that is because it's not popping, bro.
It's a good. Well, I mean, we have a struggling community.
Like you, I like competition too, but it had to have people to play, right?
That's the reason I don't play it anymore. I mean, I'll still play it, but I really don't play it anymore because the
And
community is small. It's like 8 guys,
yeah.
really and truly speaking.
Hmm. Well, okay, yeah, so what got you into Dragon Ball? Because that doesn't seem like a game I think you would have played.
I my One of my favorite games. I know I feel like I say this about a lot of games, but my favorite game
Hmm.
is Marvel vs. Capcom.
Hmm.
I love it, but I suck at it.
Why? Why you like it?
because it's so fast paced. I love fast games.
Hmm.
It's fast. You could be creative. You could mix it up. You could do different things. I love a game where you could be creative.
Right. I mean, I don't even play Marvel, but I used to love to watch Marvel 3 all the time.
I remember I used to watch Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I
Mm.
used to promise myself that I would play that game and I would get good at that game. Then Marvel 3 came out, and I was like, alright, I'll play this one instead. And I promised myself that I would win a tournament in Marvel. Never happened.
What was
Never
the
happened.
highest you placed?
I think I won a game.
A game? Holy shit!
I only joined like two tournaments. I probably won like two games, maybe at most.
Wow. So you think is Marvel that high, or the community, whoever you was playing at?
No, I just wasn't that good at the game. I got better as time went on, but the scene died.
Hmm.
So I used to play a lot of the game by myself, trying to get good.
Hmm. Yeah, that's unfortunate, especially when you take into consideration how MVCI turned out.
Yeah. That game was a. That game was. I mean, I really liked that game. I would lie, but it just died.
Yeah, it died all over, man.
Yeah, people didn't like the graphics. I don't know. I don't really have an eye for aesthetics, but everything was seemed great to me. I don't know. It just died, and yeah, when that died, I just picked up Dragon Ball. That Dragon Ball Z killed it. People say.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. Hmm.
And that's the next game where I picked the supposed worst character in the game, and I won two tournaments.
Wow. How?
Um, People, in my opinion, people are lazy because I'm not good. You need to
Hmm.
put in work. If you're not putting in work, you're not going to win.
Okay, I think this is the moral of the story here. The whole team really, like, you just seem like you grind a lot. I don't know how the fuck you do it though.
I just take my time and I know how to practice. 10 years of experience has taught me how to practice and how to train. And it's worked for me. So let me give you my training method.
Hmm.
So I'll go in the game and I'll probably just pick any character. See if I like them.
Hmm.
Rough around a little bit. When I find something I like, I will I wouldn't watch anybody play with that character for a little while. And I'll just grind, trying to get good, taking that character. And when I hit that wall,
Hmm.
I look at other people and see what they are doing. See what I like, I take it, put it into my game, keep grinding, look for more new stuff.
Hmm.
And yeah, I pretty much just look for a lot of set plays.
Right. I really like the fact that you said you initially put in the time though, because a lot of people just like to watch videos, try to copy it, and then they think they're fucking good.
Hmm.
It's a common problem, and it doesn't necessarily always work that way. That's why I
Because
think it's really important that you need to put in the time
yeah,
on your
because
own.
really and truly, you can't play somebody else's game.
Hmm.
That's not you. That's what they do. That mightn't be your strong point. You need to find what works for you, then take the good stuff and throw it in there. So you have you, then the good stuff in there. If you understand what I'm saying.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
have what you are good at, then you have what is strong in the game. So you have the combination of the best of you and the best of what is in the game.
Yeah, I think too many times people they don't put in time to develop in what's good about them, or
Hmm.
they could just lack awareness that way. It's hard, you know.
Yeah. I need to do. I need to get over the hump of not wanting to watch my games. I hate to watch my games. I play so horribly.
I could completely relate to that. I
uh,
don't like to watch my own shit. In fact, I really hate listening to my voice. So like when I try to do editing for this, oh my God.
I can listen to my voice. I have been practicing, and
Oh my god.
for my voice to get better and speaking. So I'm okay with that. But I hate to watch myself play because I'm horrible at games as far as I'm concerned.
Right. That's fucked up. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I watch people playing tournaments and I criticize like, what are you guys doing? Then I watch myself and I'm worse.
mm,
It's it's
yeah,
man in the mirror, man.
it's relatable. I hate to watch myself play, especially if I'm losing. Oh god.
Even when I'm winning, I could be winning better.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Even winning is still kind of like, damn, I fucked this up. What I was thinking there? Why didn't I didn't do
Yeah.
this move?
I think I should get over that hurdle. Though. I think that's what I'll do to improve because I really want to improve. I want to see if I can go CEO or Evo next year. That'll
Hmm.
be nice if I could come top two. I don't want to say top 16. I really like to get back my money.
Hmm.
I I I I watch. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe something is different about me.
Mm-hmm.
But I hear people saying they want to go Evo and CEO and just come top 32.
Hmm.
And I'm thinking top 32 doesn't get money.
Hmm.
Why are you spending all this money? Just you're literally free. You go there, spend all your money, and just get an experience. I mean, there are people who go these things for the first time and come top two. So why not?
The statistics that are happening is slim,
That's okay.
slim.
That's okay. There are other people who do it. Just work hard and get lucky.
I
Luck is
mean,
on the luck is on the side of those who work hard.
you're not wrong there. You're definitely not wrong there.
That's probably why I'm lucky. Because I get really lucky, like stupid, like weird lucky,
Hmm.
like current go unlucky. Like seriously, current has like me versus Che.
Hmm.
Power has gone twice
Hmm.
in tournaments.
What?
Yeah,
Wow, that's wild.
and it's when I was getting my ass cut.
How does Che feel? I wonder. I wish I could see like
He
Che's
feels
face.
no way because he still won.
Oh, that's why.
But I got another. I always get another shot.
Hmm.
Uh, but no, I think I'm ridiculously lucky. I get lucky a lot.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, the part you definitely have to work your ass off to get there. It's not realistic to get that type of goal done. And the other thing too is that like, bro, Evo does not pay you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Top 8 does not get a lot of money. You probably made more money in Trini than you probably get in some of those top 8s.
That's why I say I want to come top two.
Right.
I top two, top three. Yeah. I won't. That's my goal.
Yeah,
That's
top
my
2
goal.
is really where the money
I
is.
can't really say for anybody else. I can't fathom saying that I want to come just top eight. That's not in me. That makes me feel sick.
Right.
Even if I know there are 100 people there better than me, in that day, I will just make the right moves to reach that spot. That's what I count on. I could lose how much first to tens. People always talk. I lose this first to 10 there, that first to 10 there, wherever. I don't care about any of those things. When the time come when I have to win, that's what matters to me. That's
Yeah.
all I care about. Everything else could be just practice. If
I mean, I guess one of the off topics thing I was supposed to ask you is like, so like, what's like some of the other games you're into? Or
um
different genres, I mean.
oh I like right now it's at, like I tell you, I trying to study right now. I really have time for that. I
No,
just
it doesn't even have to be like right now, like even like when you was growing up or coming up,
oh
anything.
okay. I really don't know, you know. I always really like fighters. I don't really like other games too much. Maybe Grand Theft Auto. I was enjoying Red Dead Redemption. That's good. But some of those games, I kind of prefer to watch somebody play
Mm-hmm.
here than play it myself. I like first-person shooters, but I'm not good at it. Um, yeah, I used to play a lot of Modern Warfare. I love
All right.
zombies.
Just like Aries X there, you need to tell me your top three or top five
Top
non-fighting
top
game
five
games.
non-fighting games. All right. This is broad, but I love zombies. Call of Duty Zombies. That's one.
Okay.
Huh. Two, Kingdom Hearts. Love Kingdom Hearts. And three, any other good turn-based role-playing game.
Hmm.
And I also have a love for strategy games. I really want to play strategy games competitively.
Hmm.
That's something I really, 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 really want to do. I
Hmm.
love strategy games.
Can you elaborate a little bit on any of those games, like why you like it or your experiences
Strategy
with it?
game. I guess strategy games comes down to the same thing as fighting games because it could be a kind of one-on-one thing.
Hmm.
A little, it has it doesn't have too much luck as compared to other games, in my opinion. And yeah, it's within my scope. It's within my view. I feel I can do that, and I just love strategy games. For turn-based, same thing as strategy, but a little more to my pace because I'm not really in tune with the normal pace of strategy games. And yeah, everything else is just good old fun.
Hmm.
It is what it
What
is.
about Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts? I don't know, boy. Okay, this is it. This is me. I love a good story, right? When I start a story, I love to finish it. And I enjoyed one, I enjoyed two, and I need to I didn't play three yet. Probably should buy it when I get some extra cash. But yeah, I need to finish play that out. I just enjoyed that story. It's a good story. It's fun.
Hmm.
It's not too much trouble. It's not too much to think about.
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about the third one because I guess you probably may have known by now that people are not very happy with the story. It seems like.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least that's the
Well,
impression I get because I haven't been paying too much attention.
no, one's it fun. I'm okay with bad stories.
I think the gripe was they said that it was too convoluted or something along those.
All right, the scene is coming good. I'm a bit slightly worried that it might decline.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. I really can't predict it. What about them, Caleb, and what you want to know?
Um.
Uh, the scene, the scene going strong so far. Tournaments have been going good. It's been exciting. A lot of excitement. I did
How
not.
many upcoming tournaments are there?
Three. There's one this coming Sunday. Not sure how well attended that will be.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 12 people. It's a very small tournament. There is Casper's tournament. That should be. Oh no, so it's four tournaments.
Hmm.
There's Gates. There's Joey's next tournament. That's bar fights.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is Casper's tournament. He doesn't have a name for that.
Hmm.
And all those three should be decent prizes. At all, it's no above, I believe, for first
Damn.
place. And I think that's. I'm pretty sure that Matt's going to come in top three all those times once he attends. I think he's the favorite. Other than that, I've been enjoying the game. I think the game is balanced decently enough. Just with a few outliers,
Mm-hmm.
like the cans. Even Frost, who is one of my mains right now, haphazardly because of Cabal. I hate that matchup with
Hmm.
Collector. I'm playing the shittier version of Frost, obviously. Even she is pretty viable. I do pretty well with her. But
Hmm.
new variations are supposed to be releasing tomorrow. New variations are supposed to be announced tomorrow, so that's good. Because she has a lot of good moves that she aren't in the tournament variation.
Wait, so there's going to be three variations per character now?
Yeah.
What? Okay, I don't know about you, and you may strongly disagree with this, but I'm not too big a fan of having multiple variations.
Oh, okay. I
What
love
about you? You like it or just have
I
no
like it.
opinion?
I love it.
Hmm.
It only expands the game. I mean, it's like having another character.
Kinda, but I feel like it just makes learning matchups like so much harder.
It's just think of it as having another character. Once nothing is broken, something underpowered variation is better than a broken variation.
Yeah, I would agree. Alright, so people who thinking about trying to pick up Mortal Kombat 11, why you think they should play it?
It's exciting, man. Very exciting. It's gory. If you love gore, you'll love it. I am not really a big fan. I'm not really a big fan of gore.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the fatalities, the first time I saw it, I was a bit squeamish because the graphics has gotten really good.
Like I
Uh,
like some of that kind of stuff, and I was kind of squeamish too.
yeah. I mean, like, it's anatomy class. I mean,
Uh,
wow, the lungs, the intestines, you see, and everything. The game has some nice combos. It's pretty balanced in the defensive and offensive and offense. There are a lot of defensive options. People used to complain about the defensive options, but people have been growing to learn to meet all options that are delayed. So yeah, everything coming out good, man. The game is growing nicely, especially with the launch of our third variation.
mhm.
That will spice up the game a bit because it has been getting a bit dry.
Was that third variation like told like beforehand of?
They just announced it today that the third variation will be announced.
And the announcement actually happening tomorrow too?
Yeah, a
What?
third variation and another mode of gameplay. And it's a very fun game. Realistically, even if you're not interested in the FGC and this was a good fun game, Mortal Kombat is a good fun game. I have a lot of fun playing in the ladders. The ladders are a lot of fun. That is one reason I am in the FGC, I guess.
Wait, so what are the
Because
ladders?
it's just different fun stuff like you playing like as you know like in arcade mode when you're playing you have to play the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they have like little additions where you have little tasks to do where you have to get a certain amount of fatalities, you have to get a certain amount of brutalities, you have to make so much blood spill. Different little objectives that are fun, that in my opinion are fun to do. Some people say it's tedious,
Mm-hmm.
but I have fun doing it.
Hmm.
And the crypt is cool too. Everything there's a lot of content for the game. A lot of content. Which is what I like. If Street Fighter
Uh,
4 didn't have that,
hmm.
I may not be in the FGC today.
Wait, because of what?
It's a lot of content.
Street Fighter Falls?
It's got a lot of time trials. I did all the time trials.
Uh,
They give you something to do if you're offline playing.
Damn, I surprised you're so like fixated on those trials. I think the average person might get bored of that, but that's cool. You like it. That's cool.
I mean, if you want to get good and you don't really have anybody to play, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, like okay, so having the trials is 1,000% better than having no trials, right?
Yes.
So that's fair enough. I mean, I wish Tekken had those types of things, to be
Mm.
honest.
And it's a fun way to practice.
Yeah, it's just I think like the average casual player, I don't really think they find too much fun in that though.
Well, I can't really say. I don't know. I couldn't speak for myself.
Yeah.
Some people find it tedious. I don't know. I'm fine. I mean, it's people are spoiled.
Uh,
People want things put in their laps.
yeah, pretty much. Everybody wants to be good now, and I think that's why, the developers just they pandering too much to casuals, in my opinion.
And not even that. I thought more like in the crypt, people were upset that if you wanted to buy everything in the crypt, it would cost X amount of dollars. To beat the entire crypt to unlock everything would take X amount of time. That's good, no? I mean, the longer it take, not the better. You have more things
Mm,
to do. That's how I see it.
I think once you factor in the microtransactions, people will love
But you
to
don't.
be upset about stuff like
Yeah,
that.
okay. But in my opinion, you don't need to buy it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's that whole mindset where people like to feel like they own the complete game, I guess.
I guess it's a new age mindset because back in the day, you had to unlock everything.
Oh well, I'm talking about the time, I guess.
Yeah,
They feel a need to like they don't want to invest so much time just to unlock everything.
yeah, I guess. Well, I guess they made the cry there because they changed up the restrictions a bit, so it's a lot easier to unlock everything.
Okay. Okay, wait. So before we go on, just tell me your experience with MK11 tournaments so far.
It has been good, but my tournament experiences tend to be a lot different from other people's tournament experiences. When people go tournaments, they play a lot of casuals, they talk a lot with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to go tournament, warm up, and I just after I warm up, I don't really play much games after. I just relax, chill, try to talk about the game, and just wait on my games.
Mm-hmm.
So my tournament experience, I think, is a lot different from many people's.
Okay. Okay. I
But
mean,
they have been well attended though, and they've been good. They've been excited. They've been challenging.
all right. So have you been playing the same characters in those
The first
tournaments?
tournament I played was only 1 week and a half maybe after the game launched,
Mm-hmm.
and the first character I picked was Geras, and he apparently was top tier. So
Mm-hmm.
I just got lucky. I don't know. So I won that by what did I skill on my teeth? It was a bit close. Some matches were a bit close, but when grand finals reached, I cleaned it up. Um, I was saying, yes, I picked Giras, and when I realized Giras top tier, I was like, well, throw him aside because I don't want to play top tier. I want to prove a point that other characters are good.
Mm.
So I started playing. What did I play after? I picked Frost. I thought that Frost might have been the worst character in the game, and I think I was right because I couldn't really win. Oh, so I lost some exhibitions versus some guys in Jamaica and Nigeria, and we were having some exhibitions versus some foreign countries. We didn't do too well.
Whew, man, I had to interrupt you here. Like, who
No,
the fuck thought that was a good idea?
what's that? Oh, all right. So after that tournament, yeah, I think I dropped Giras. I was trying to drop Giras. Picked up Frost.
Okay, wait, no, but tell me, who did you have problems with in that tournament, if anyone?
The first tournament,
Yeah.
only really Casper. He came second, and his Sonia was a very strong character. Yeah, that was my biggest problem. I never really fought a Sonia. I mean, the game was like a week old.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So the first time I played him, it was pressure, but in the grand finals, I cleaned that up. It wasn't a problem.
Was
And then,
Sonya like changed up a lot since
no, she's
MK?
still very strong. Oh, since MKX?
Yeah.
MKX is a whole different game, huh? MKX is very different. The MKX is a lot faster. Sonya in MKX, it depends on the patch you're talking about, but in one of the patches, she was definitely strongest in the game.
Hmm.
Sonya's always a strong character. Because she always has good buttons for the very least.
Hmm. Okay, wait. So can you break it down? What was the big differences between X and 11?
Well, the biggest difference is X has run. That's the biggest difference. And that changes the game immediately. When it can reach from one side of the screen to the other side in 1 second or two,
Mm-hmm.
very, very fast, yeah, that changes the game a lot.
Okay, so basically X was just like way more rushed down.
Yeah. And there used to be a lot of 50-50s, but that got patched out in the last patch.
Oh. Okay, but like, what about 11 then? How does that game run like?
A lot more footsie based. People kind of complain about the footsies to a degree, but that's because it's MK, so the buttons are a little more unorthodox, but they're a lot more footsie based.
Do you think that was for the better?
Yeah. I enjoy this one more because it's more manageable. It's less crazy, maybe less fun, but less crazy. It's a better tournament game.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we talk about that. All right. So your next tournament.
Alright, so the next tournament, by that time, as after I dropped Frost because she was too bad, and I didn't think I could make her work. There's a guy named Zamasu? No, it's not
Yeah, I
Zamasu.
know Zazo.
Zazumi,
Zazumi.
right?
Yeah, we just call him Zazo for short. I don't even remember how that happened.
Alright, I just call him Zazu. Anyway, he wants to pick collector and he dropped collector. So I wanted to prove a point him that collector isn't that bad.
Hmm.
So I picked collector, started to play him a lot, and this is before years passed, and I was doing pretty well. So I was saying, all right, this is the crack time when we go in with the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Then probably like a week or two before the tournament, he got buffed. The game changed, and he got a lot better, like a lot better. And yeah, I went in the tournament. I had two very hard games. Out of my first four games,
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember which games. My first game was very hard. My first game was against Lance. Lance was the best in MK9, and he's a very strong player. He was probably my hardest game, and then Breaks was my second hardest game. And all that was out of top. That was before top 8, I believe.
Hmm.
So my two hardest games was before top 8. Then everything else was. I mean, everything else was kind of free after that.
Damn. Okay. So
Yeah,
who did you play in like winners and like in grand finals?
I think winners was me and Mats. Then grand finals was me and Mats, and he probably didn't know the matchup, so he get beat easy. He played my half but him online though.
Hmm.
But yeah, that moment was easy. It was free.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be like that, man. Like
Yeah.
whoever is good at that moment in time is what
Mm-hmm.
matters. Hmm.
What else was good in that tournament, boy? I think that's about it. I don't really have any other. Not a nice and very hype money match between Bugsy and Capo. There's actually videos of that if you want to see that.
I can't remember if I watch any. I don't know. If anything, you could always link it to me.
Yeah, that was a hype money match. It was free. It was a hype money match. It was actually you would get extra money. Any player who did a mercy and still won got extra cash.
Whoa.
It was fun.
How much did they play for?
I think it was just $100. Someone sponsored the game because they wanted to see that match.
Hmm.
So none of them really had money on the line to lose, only to gain.
Alright, so wait, last thing I want to ask is like, how long do you think it would take someone to get decent at Mortal Kombat 11, and how they could go about doing that?
So how long would it take to get decent? Um, it depends. If you're not in any fighting games at all, like
Mm-hmm.
right now, I think it might take you 1 or 2 months to get very good if you put in the time. If you're already accustomed with fighting games, 2D fighting games especially, maybe a month to 3 weeks. It takes some time, but you need to work at it. You need to watch what's going on. You need to take the experience of other people and just use what has already been laid down as well to really come up fast. But yeah, I don't think it'll take too long. It's not a very difficult game.
So like, how much would you recommend someone to play like per week?
Per week. Okay. That's it's funny because people have so many a variety of skill levels.
Mm-hmm.
The skills levels vary so much.
Yeah,
Like
it's definitely subjective, but I guess picture
for
like the
me,
average person you think. Like
I
take
think I'm
into
average.
consideration the average person and then like the average FGC person.
I think I'm average. So I think that's huh to get good or get how good you want to be talking about it.
I guess you at least holding up your own against like, decent competitive players locally?
Um, Holding it own, I think, maybe 80 hours total. 80 hours, 150 hours.
That's
They
per
get
week.
decent. No, total.
Total.
That's total time. After about 180 or 150 hours total playing, you'll get that good. So you just have to divide it by how much of a time. So if you want to do it 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, I don't think 10 hours a day effective.
Hmm.
So like 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day at max, probably an hour a day. It depends how much time you want to invest.
Okay. Um,
Because how much time I invested? The first week I played, I invested, I think it was 30 hours, I said. And then
hmm.
ever since, I think my investment in this game might be 200, 250 hours, somewhere around there.
This was the second episode of the Just Block podcast featuring Panda. If you have any questions for him or comments about the podcast in general, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. You can catch Panda streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/pandamain. That's twitch.tv/PANDAMANEE. I also stream at twitch.tv/TK_KULL. You can find links to our social media in the description section below. Thanks for watching.